Hi everybody, welcome back to Full Circle with Joyce. We're moving into our next segment now, and we want to talk about drug abuse and gender-based violence with some gentlemen here from Full House Art, okay? And there's an event coming up called Tembeana Art Walk. So Full House Art is a youth organization, and they're the ones who've launched this Tembeana Art Walk. The theme of the walk is walking for a drug-free and gender-balanced society. They aim at stopping drug abuse and of course gender-based violence. So with me I have at the far end there Tony Mukenya, who's an artist, and then we have Eugene Simiyu, who's the founder of Full House Art and a youth leader, among very many other things. You were just telling me before we came on air that you said your name is Eugene Simiyu, also known as Slasher.
Yes, I'm Eugene Simiyu. They call me Slasher, Mliwa Kitale.
Eh?
Yes.
But you're Gina Slasher, Jamini.
So Slasher came out of the experience and the journey I went through.
Yeah.
And it simply means see light and see how everyone reforms.
Wow.
It's the full name of the
See
Slasher.
light and see how everyone reforms.
Slasher.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. At least to me pay a meaning. Otherwise I'd just be like, Buana.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome gentlemen to the show. So tell us about Full House Art. When did you start it?
Yeah, Full House Art was started two gentlemen. That is me, and there's another guy called Patrick Mange. I think he's at home doing some 1, 2, 3.
He better be watching.
Yes,
Patrick
yes.
Mange.
Yeah. So and we met 2013. I was doing gospel concerts and organizing shows, and at the other end he was an artist and doing acting and directing.
Like comedy.
Yes. Yeah. And so after we met, we came together with something that models needs a platform. Okay. They need exposure. They need cameras for photo shoots and stuffs.
Okay.
Musicians need the same.
Yeah.
Actors need the same.
Yeah.
Then we sat down and think of what can we do together. Then we came up with the Full House Art.
Okay.
We called all the artists together. It was difficult actually.
Yeah.
You know, when you involve different people in one platform, everybody has his own interest.
Sure.
And most of them actually defected.
Oh.
And we took it forward. We said we shall now do it. We shall actualize this.
So is it an agency? Is it a production house?
We started as a self-help group.
Okay.
But now we went on and registered a CBO.
Okay.
Whereby now we can do youth advocacy and mentorship.
Okay, under this name, Full House
Under this
Art.
name, Full
Okay,
House Art.
got it. All right, so your main aim is to spread awareness about drug abuse and gender-based violence. What drives this passion? And both of you can answer this question. So maybe we can begin with you, Tony. Why are you involved with this?
The reason why I'm involved in this, I think where I come from, I live in a ghetto.
Which one?
In Rongai, there's a ghetto called Kware. Kware ghetto, yeah.
Okay.
And we have a lot of youths there. We have a lot of boys, girls, and in that ghetto also we have a lot of drugs there. And you will find that there is no way those people can find themselves in a lifestyle that can lead them in their future or in their dreams, because some of the leaders are not concerned about their lives. Because nowadays in life we are living, sometimes life is not all about you discovering yourself. Sometimes you need people to discover you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need people to help.
Yeah, you need people
to
help you and support you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is what we are after realizing that there is a lot of drugs, there is a lot of sexual abuse.
Yeah.
Those people are that are married. There is that violence, divorce. After people using drugs, they get divorced. They fight in their marriage, and after that divorce, children get affected. Sure. No education, no shelter, they can't afford food. You see, and so as we were coming together, we realized also those girls and boys, they have a talent. And we have a same issue. And we said, for us, we thank God we are not using drugs. And what can we do to get them out of these situations?
Okay. Okay.
help them get out of there.
Yeah.
And so we realized, and we said we will come together and do what? And have a vision that will make them get a better life.
Okay.
And one of the vision was to call them. We come together after identifying, because we used to have concert shows, and they were coming there to perform. And we realized that they have good talents.
Okay, so
Yeah.
and Eugene, you know, when you were founding it, you know, was that your same drive and motivation as well? Are you also from the same neighborhood, perhaps, or?
Yeah, I'm from there, and I came from another one that is in Kipsongo. Kipsongo, you know, Kipsongo is worse. And since I was young, I've been doing this social community work, and it's my passion. The main thing we do in Full House Art is mental art. But along the way, we decided to go a notch higher. It's not about singing and dancing and being a celeb and hiding inside cars.
Yeah.
But also these artists can be leaders.
Yeah.
They can be transformers. And we decided to take art as a transformation tool. So we have done several initiatives. This is just one of the initiatives. Tembea na Art. We did Shika Youth Mkono. That we aimed at having a audio-visual studio.
Okay.
We are doing another one in Kajiado Girl edition.
Okay.
That is coming maybe in December. Then we have Shika Youth Mkono Piki Piki edition.
Okay.
We have come out of the, tumepata few guys who are maybe tags and stuff, but the life is so hard, so they are deciding to change.
Wow, well
And
done.
after changing, what will they do? They're not musicians, they're not dancers. So with this Piki Piki edition, we'll see them have like 2 motorcycles, whereby they can exchange. At least one can do during the day, the other nothing, keeping them engaged.
Well
And
done. Hey, high
it's
five.
it's a
High
lot.
five to you too.
It's,
You must
Oh,
start.
okay, we must start. Yeah.
so
Sawa.
it's a lot. So this
Actually,
one,
they were shifting day night. There is one who operates at day, and the other one at the night time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's excellent, guys. How are you funding all this?
yeah. When we started, when Full House Art came to limelight in Kajiado, guys thought that it was a political owned group. You know, everybody will say that. And we are not. We're just two.
Yeah.
And like Tembea na Art was created out of no budget.
Yeah.
It was nothing, just me and the laptop, and the other guy just seated there. So I designed the poster, and then we start.
Okay.
So we did, and then we started bringing people on board. You know, when they say association is assimilation. So we associated with some few guys like our matron, and linked us through to Anthony Kibagendi, and our MP, our area MP knows us, MP Manje. And then through that, I recently got the CEO of Nakada.
Okay.
And it was hard reaching them. But you see, after we start, everything just flows.
Okay.
But funding, we have not actually gotten any funding. The only funding that we got was from our women rep, Madam Teya.
Okay.
And she funded us with some money. We kept the money in the studio, the audio studio also. We top up with the other one, then we opened it.
Okay.
So we have a studio, a recording studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, kwa nini, why is it that drugs are so, why are youth engaging in drugs, would you say, in these communities that you've come from? What would you say are some of the factors behind that?
I think one of the things that is affecting those guys to get themselves involved in the drugs, they lack shelter. Most of them, they are street boys. Maybe, as I said earlier, when the family divorced, you get that love from both parents is not there. You see, no one is there to advise, to give the child directions. So you find maybe the child is missing that parental love.
Okay.
No, and there's missing that parental love advice. And when the child is out there with other teenagers or groups, he or she is attempted to do anything. You find that. And another thing is that sometimes maybe the things we watch affects our community. You see, there is a lot of the things. So after them going or after them maybe coming across media and looking, searching some different things, they will try to emulate.
Yeah.
Yes, and test it. And you find that even then they don't have the right people to direct them, to inform them, and tell them this is bad, this is right. You see, they will get lost.
Yeah. Lakini pia unashangaa juu, of course you can see wanaweza ona watu wametumia drugs and their lives have gone upside down. So I understand the argument about those lacking shelter, because in many ways I guess it's a way to numb their pain, numb their situation. But when you're talking about a lot of these other young guys who unaona mwenzako ametumia drugs, unaona vile maisha yake imeenda, but still a young person will still decide ati hata na mimi nijaribu.
So I think in ghettos, most of them, there's influence. One,
it's very strong.
Yes, and then there's peer pressure. Then there's this self-drive that when you are using that, you are somebody. You understand? Recently, this guy, for example, when you come to a place, the thugs ama watu wenye wanaibia watu, they're small kids, they're high scholars. Some of them are even in primary.
Wow.
And when we are starting this thing, the Tembea na Art, you know, we have been seeing on television that high scholars were using drugs, high scholars in Nakuru, high scholars, but where is the root cause of this? This is in primary level. You know, we forget primary, then we go to high school. But this kid did not get the behavior from high school. It's here in primary. You know, when you neglect them, they can do anything.
Yeah.
So we decided to go to start from the primary level.
Okay.
Have kids like most of now the artists that I'm bringing into studio are kids from primary level.
Yeah.
And
it goes back to Tony's point about, especially at primary school level, as parents, you know, your relationship with your spouse affects your children.
Exactly.
Your relationship with your kids, you know, are you there for them? Are you talking to them? Are you understanding what they're going through? All of that, I guess, plays a big role, because kama unajua unaweza enda nyumbani at the end of the day na wazazi wako wanakupenda, they affirm you, hopefully you're less likely to be influenced by your peers. Juu unajua mimi ni mtu niko na vitu za maana kufanya, right? All right. And so let's talk then about the government. You did mention, you know, having met with the CEO of Nakada, and I'm very curious, you know, do you feel in your perspective, are they doing enough?
With Nakada, we had approached them earlier. I had sent the message to one of our young youths who is a leader there, that is Chipu Kizi. But it's hard getting to him, you understand? So I gave up. Actually, around July, I gave up after sending so many messages and posters and the theme and everything, you understand? And so when recently I think on Thursday or Wednesday, somebody just called and said, I've seen what you're doing, and I'm from Nakada, I'm director in Kajiado. And she came on board.
Okay.
She's called Margaret, and I was very pleased. A day after that, she told me she has spoken to the CEO, Nakada, Kenya. And so we linked.
Okay.
And she said they are fully supporting it. He will be there.
For this walk?
Yes, for that walk.
Okay.
So he is going to come, and that's a plus to us.
Good.
So I think also apart from being a musician, they always say that wasanii wako tuna tabia zao. I think they're seeing something in art, because we're using art to develop this community
and transform them.
Yes. So they're going to be there, and also we thank the youth affair that is from the DP's office, Anthony Kibagendi also saw the poster, liked it, and our matron helped us convince him to come, and he is also on board. We also have the DG Kajiado, he's a youth. Martin Moshisho is a good support to us.
Okay.
Yeah, and our MP has always been there for us.
Yeah.
That is Honorable Manje. They've always been there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you were talking too about gender-based violence. Was that limited to what you're saying, we're seeing in the home, especially a lot of domestic violence, Tony? With relationships gone sour?
The relationships. I think there are domestic violence. We need to stop beating up our wives, our ladies, because we hurt them, you see. And when we hurt them in every manner. We hurt them mentally. We hurt them emotionally. We hurt them physically. And when we hurt them, we are affecting their day. It's like you are when you hurt somebody in the morning, the whole of the day, this person won't be happy, and this person may end up doing something that is not good to the society, to the family, or to the person next to him or her, which will affect or may cause anything vital to the people.
Is gender-based violence as big a problem as the drug abuse you're saying in these communities?
Actually, gender-based violence, they go together. Ni kama, which example? They go together. So one day we were sitting at our office. We had not started our office. We were being sheltered with the Consumer Grassroots Association, and somebody walked in. This was a woman from Kware, and she said, this guy has been beating me up. And anatuonesha cards, and even the previous night alikuwa amepigwa bado. The kid alikuwa amempeleka kwa sister yake because mtoto alitoroka akaacha mama. And she was explaining, and I felt like crying that day actually. And so tukashanga, no, what do we do? Because we're just an artist group, you know, who had to deal na hizi vitu. What can we do? And by the help of our matron nasari kabidi tumuite, akakuja, and we told her we amepigwa na mzee yake, so what do we do? Because sisi hatujui hizi vitu. And our matron took it from there. I think akampeleka police station. They did those. There's Nairobi women there. And she solved the case. And I saw there was need to attach the same to our to our work. And like yesterday, there was a suicide by a child. With them alijinyonga. Alijinyonga juu ya mwalimu alimu-expose akamwambia menstrual, she was like so unaona hiyo aibu ikafanya mpaka, and this is a woman fanya msichana. So tukaona kwamba it's something that we can tackle also through art, because you'll find most of the youth are artists, and if we use the art, maybe tunaweza saidia mahali. And so we also topped it up with because it's gender, tukaamua to sanitary towels for the girl child, boxers for the boy child, and also there's bras and panties, just the donation to take to.
Excellent.
Yes.
Our time is up, guys, but someone here is asking about the walk. When is it? And they say the gentlemen are doing a great job. God bless them. So very quickly, please give us details as far as when the walk is and how people can support you guys.
So the walk will be in Ongata Rongai, Tumaini, just behind Tumaini. We shall flag it off there. The Nakada, the DG, the Anthony Kibagendi, the MP, the MCS, like there are 6. They'll be there. We shall flag it off there. Then we shall have a walk from Tumaini to Clean Shelf, Honeymoon Grounds. Then we shall have our all meeting there, because there are 2 wards. Yes. So make sure on 14th you don't miss.
14th of September.
Saturday.
This Saturday. This Saturday. What time?
From 9 to 2.
9 a.m. Saturday 14th, Ongata Rongai Tumaini Tembea na Art Walk. Thank you, gentlemen, so much for being here today, and kudos to you truly for the great work you're doing.
We wish to see you there.
I wish I knew. Well, we'll see. Let's talk about it.
I'm gonna send you a chopper. I'm gonna send you a chopper.
Hey, jadong yawa natumiwa chopper.
Utakuja na bike.
Na bike. Anyway, I need to take a break, guys. Thank you. But coming up next, we're going to be talking about the Tule Vyema Initiative, another community-based organization raising awareness on proper feeding practices. This and so much more right here on Full Circle with Joyce. Stay tuned.